Every night at 3:17 a.m., something knocks on my bedroom door. Last night, I finally opened it. Hi, I'm Nicole, and this is Haunted Threads After Dark, where I read you scary, spooky, paranormal stories. If that is your jam, then go ahead and turn up the volume, turn down the lights, and whatever you do, don't look behind you. So, this is a paranormal story, and let's get to it. I bought a house on Marlowe Street because it was cheap, stupidly cheap. The realtor practically shoved the keys into my hands, and when I asked why the last owners left, she smiled with only her mouth and said, "People move for all kinds of reasons." I should have asked more questions. The first week was quiet. Old houses make noise. I knew that. Pipes groan, floorboards settle. So when I heard the first knock, 3 soft raps on my bedroom door, I told myself it was the heating. I even said it out loud, alone, in the dark. It's just the house. The knocking stopped, like it heard me. The second night, the knocks came again. 3 raps, soft, polite almost. I checked my phone, 3:17 a.m. I lay perfectly still, my heart hammering, and after a minute I heard something else, breathing, slow and patient, from the other side of the door. Not the ragged breath of an intruder, something calm, something that had done this many, many times before. By morning, I'd convinced myself I dreamed it. That's what we do, isn't it? We explain things away because the alternative is unbearable. But the third night, I stayed awake on purpose. I sat up in bed with every lamp burning, staring at the door. At 3:16, the hallway light, which I had left on, went out. I heard the click, like a finger pressed the switch. Then at 3:17 exactly, knock, knock, knock. "Who's there?" My voice came out, smaller than I wanted. The breathing stopped. The whole house went silent. And I mean silent. No refrigerator hum, no wind, like the house was holding its breath along with whatever stood in my hallway. And then a voice answered. It was my voice, my exact voice, coming from the other side of the door. And it said, "Who's there?" I didn't sleep. I sat with my back against the headboard until sunlight crawled across the floor. And when I finally worked up the courage to open the door, the hallway was empty, except for one thing. Footprints, bare footprints, pressed into the carpet facing my door. Whoever, whatever made them had stood there for a long time, long enough to leave impressions. And here's the part I can't stop thinking about. The footprints didn't come from anywhere. No trail down the hall, no path from the stairs, just 2 feet planted in front of my bedroom door, as if their owner had simply appeared. I called the previous owners. It took some digging, but I found the wife's number. When I told her where I was calling from, she was quiet for so long, I thought the call dropped. Then she whispered, "Hasn't learned your voice yet?" The line went dead. She never picked up again. I started sleeping with a chair wedged under the doorknob. It didn't matter. Every night, 3:17, the knocks came, and the voice got better. The first night, it only repeated things I'd said. Then it started saying new things. "Let me in. It's me. I forgot my key. Please, I'm scared. Something's out here with me." That last one almost worked. God help me, my hand was on the doorknob before I caught myself. Because here's what I'd figured out. It needed me to open the door, whatever it was. It could knock, and it could speak, and it could stand outside my door, breathing my own breath back at me. But it could not turn that handle. There are rules to these things, old rules. A door is a threshold, and a threshold has to be opened from within. So I didn't open it. For 31 nights, I didn't open it. And then last night, the knocking came early, 2:40 a.m. And it wasn't at my door. It was at my front door downstairs. and I heard my mother's voice, my mother who lives 400 miles away, crying, pounding, screaming my name. Baby, please, there's been an accident. Please open the door, please. I ran downstairs before my brain could stop my body. I had my hand on the deadbolt, and that's when my phone buzzed in my pocket. A text from my mom. Can't sleep. Thinking of you. Love you. Good night. Sent at 2:41 a.m. from her home, 400 miles away. The pounding on the door stopped instantly, and through the wood an inch from my face, my mother's voice dropped into something deep and wet and wrong. And it said, so close. I'm writing this from a motel off the highway. I left everything, the furniture, my clothes, the coffee still in the pot. The realtor won't return my calls, and honestly, I don't blame her. But I need to tell you the reason I'm really writing this, the reason my hands are shaking. 10 minutes ago, at exactly 3:17 a.m., something knocked on my motel room door. 3 soft raps. And a voice, my voice, whispered through the door. You can't lock me out. You let me hear you, and now I know the way. The knocking has stopped now, but the doorknob is turning. I have goosebumps all over my arms. That was insane and freaking crazy and freaking scary, and no freaking thank you. No, absolutely not. No. What do you guys think it was? I know you guys watch this stuff. You guys know what all this crap is. So let me know in the comments what you think it is. Tell me, is that a mimic? I don't know if you're even allowed to say that word, but is it one of those? I don't know. I like to ingest this stuff. I like to read it. I like to read it to you guys. But I don't know all the things that are out there. But I know that you guys that watch this stuff do know what they are. So let me know in the comments what it is. If you like this kind of stuff, follow me on this channel, Haunted Threads After Dark, and so you can get all my content. Like this video, bookmark it, share it, do all the good things. I appreciate everything. I love you guys. And also, if you guys have a comment, if you guys have a story you want me to read to you on here, go ahead and go to hauntedthreadsafterdark.com and submit a story there so I can read it to you guys here. And if you like this kind of stuff, then I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, sleep tight if you can. Goodbye.